Or Diablo 2 Resurrected. Alright, gotta always double check all the settings, because you never know when YouTube changes something on you. It saves most of the settings between streams that you put into the all the settings. For lack of a better term. But not all of them. I'd like to go back and double check and make sure I didn't overlook something. Okay. Wrong way. Go see if Ormus is selling a decent wand.
Good day.
That's not too bad if you want to go the fire golem route. I do not. Okay. Alright, come on, mercenary, I need you up front. Clayton's not an offensive powerhouse. Like, I just walked by.
I need mana.
Not for a mage, you don't. Is that not a corpse right there? I guess not. Slime prints. That indicates that there's an entire slime family of royalty. And I assume slime subjects as well. Hi, Hector. You startled me. You caused me to inhale air a little more quickly than I usually do. The plan is to finish Act 3 tonight. Dread Killer. But we'll see. Act 3, I don't know, I feel like it's very variable how long it takes to get through. The layout's just weird. Another boss, Chaos Wolf the Player. That's a pretty cool name. Isn't Chaos Wolf a name of like a mech game? Pretty sure it is. I have it wishlisted. Hey, Pajama Commuter. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, a combat shrine. Hey, that's what I'm drinking. Can't go wrong with hot chocolate. Finally getting to be a reasonable temperature, which is nice. Finally down. I think it was 52 degrees when I checked earlier. Sorry, Hector. I think 10 degrees Celsius. Oh, is there a boss here I didn't see? I think to read his name. And no, I did not know that off the top of my head. I had to look it up. What do we have here? More poison resist. If I equip it, I lose my fire and lightning resist. That's not worth it. What does he have? I'd argue this is better. Congrats, buddy. I lost a mage. Well, this is a nice, comfortable, cooler temperature. It's been just unreasonably hot all summer. And I like it cold, so... Then last winter, I don't think it got like below 60. It was miserable. One of the great things about where I live at is I get to fully experience, usually, all the seasons, but not last year. I don't think it snowed once. I think it flurried once. I think this might be the way forward. Feels very 40. I'm gonna pull back and figure out this other area. Yeah, it's more comfortable. You can do more in the cold. You don't get overheated. Now, I don't like doing more dexterous things in the cold. Like I used to do a lot of like wire repair and like repinning harnesses and stuff like that. Doing that in the cold was always a pain in the butt. If your hand starts going numb, you can't tell what you're grabbing. But in general, you can always make yourself warmer by being more active or putting on clothes. After a certain point, you can't make yourself any cooler in the heat. You only get so naked. Good job, team. Hi guys. There you go. DBD. In Dead by Daylight? Never played it. Look back around this way. This actually might be a dead end. May have been worth staying on the other side of the river. Might cross here. What's going on? Okay, I guess we're gonna stay on this side of the river. Because I wanted to, not because the game made me. That's for the best, considering what's on the other side of the river. Oh gosh. Alright, go get him, guys. Oh man, we're never gonna know what's on the other side of the other bridge. Let me go back and see if I can't make it across. Yeah, still can't get across the bolts.
I can't carry anymore.
No, doesn't block me. That's gonna bother me. Maybe it's the corpse. I can't target the corpse either. Well, shoot. If only I had an enigma. I'm not a big fan of peppermint. I don't mind if it's in gum or an actual mint, but any other type of food, eh. Just don't have a taste for it. Is that a, I think that the worst peppermint flavor I've ever had was at a bar when I was in Pensacola for schooling. Somebody bought me a shot, and it was just a mint shot, and it was absolutely disgusting. Storm tree. Alright, small charm, what do you offer me? Nothing that I want. Only until New Year's. Putting it down, man. I'm just messing. I'm not I don't really drink alcohol either. I guess when it's offered to me, but I don't buy it myself. So I probably have alcohol twice a year, maybe 3 times. Sorry, Matt. No refunds. Well, I mean, I'm sure you could get one if you went through YouTube. I don't know how to do it myself. I don't think that I actually have the power to do it, so. Take it up with the big guys upstairs. Blade Vex the Slayer. Sorry, Hector. As long as you're not hitting the sauce as much as Matthew does, I think you'll be okay. I almost went to a wine and beer festival 2 weeks ago, but we got rained out. The only good wine, the only wine that I've liked, I won't say the only good wine, because I'm sure I've had other good wine I just didn't care for. Haze White the Sharp. Was this blueberry wine. From way back in the day. Oh, does it? Up to the left of the circle with the campfire. Alright, we'll go check it out. Pretty sure I've already come in here and... Oh, here it is. But it did have a yellow ring in it. I don't know if you were pulling my leg or not, but we did get something out of it. I mean, it's an awful ring, but... Either you know what you're talking about, or you got really lucky.
I am overburdened.
That's ethereal. Oh, did I not see the other chests? My bad. I thought it was the hut I'd already been inside of, so I didn't actually look around. I saw that one chest that was in the same spot as the other hut. Alright, we'll go back and look at it again. I guess we can kind of clear out the map as we walk down this way. You said it has a super chest, not multiple, so really, you misled me. Okay, I mean, I've seen worse chests. I wouldn't call it a super chest. Maybe an ultra chest. Because Ultraman is a lesser version of Superman. Yeah, here we go. Just stuff in that. It's basically a boss drop. A key for a key. Puke Weaver the Shade. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I did not know that. Which I never spent a whole lot of time in hell anyway. Keep that in mind when I come back through here. I do need a couple of runes to make my bone armor. I've got a breastplate with 3 sockets in it. If I find something better, obviously I'll use that instead of the breastplate, but I like the way the breastplates look on the Necromancer. So, it's less, going for the best base, but the cooler looking armor. It comes on a lot on, like, regular cable TV. In my last job, when I saw the traveling, it was on the hotel all the time. And I wasn't staying in one of those newer hotels that had the smart TVs. What are you running to? Star Snarl the Dead. He's gonna live up to his name here very shortly. And give me a level up to boot. How much does it increase? So his attack rating goes up by 20, his life goes up by 98. Weird. Must be the percentage being calculated from Golem Mastery, right? Otherwise it'd be a round number, if I'm not mistaken. Slows enemies by, it goes up to 54%, and damage goes up by a max of 2. And the cost goes up by 3. Or was it 3 or 2? I wonder if it was 45 or 46. Hey, more health. Ooh, one.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's the way forward. We're gonna go back this way. This might be the way forward, actually. I don't actually recall. So I'm pretty sure this is a set location. Well, I know this whole area is. I don't know if the exits are. Hellswarm. I haven't in hell yet. We're up against here. Deathwight the Tainted. Hey, a Thorun. Oh. Casting spells at me. The mages are really starting to show their squishiness. I guess since Act 2. A little annoying to upkeep. They basically don't exist in boss fights. I do what I can. I'll remember not using it as storage. I may have forgotten about it in my Let's Play. Don't need keys. I need one key. Then throw out the extra. Let's finish clearing out this side. We'll go back and do that dungeon. Hey, buddy. Don't knock over my hot chocolate. You do have to exchange some words. I'm gonna take that because I'm gonna pop one of those before we go into this dungeon. Alright, let's do some inventory management after we sell a couple of things.
Yes.
That'll make it a little easier. Alright, any good wands? Probably not. The one wand I saw the one time, it's probably a once in a... well, not, I wouldn't say lifetime, but once in a several playthroughs occurrence, so... probably won't find any +4... I should have done this first. Sell that. Let's see. No +2 skills, we can get rid of that.
Stay a while and listen.
We have here flawless. Oh no, I need blue. Keep misclicking. My cat's laying on my hand, so I'm not as nimble as I usually am. But it's a good problem to have. Not that one. I think I have... nope, just the two.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, yeah. I should leave gold on the ground. Well, I haven't done that yet. Now, I found a really good wand, not for my build, before you joined the stream yesterday. It basically gave +4 to Bone Spear and Bone Spirit. Because it was +3 to all poison and bone skills for the Necromancer, and then +1 to Bone Spear, +1 to Bone Spirit, and +1 to lower resist. I feel like I could find one for a Summon Necro. Be in good shape. Gosh. Flesh Hunter's gonna be really disappointed fighting a Summon Necro. Not really a lot of flesh to go around. Just me and my mercenary. Talk to Alcor. That's also why I'm so adamant on picking up all this gold, because you never know, you might find a good item at the merchant. They got +2 skills. I couldn't afford the last one that I saw anyway. So I would have picked it up for a potential future build. I was short by about 80,000 gold? There's 307,000. I only had like 200 and something thousand.
Found the book. It should give all of us here some insight into the nature of the prime evils. Ah, but as for you,
Once the book has served its purpose, I shall delve into its secrets.
Alright, more health. At some point I lost the mage again. How much health do they have? 264. Okay. I mean, it's not a terrible value, but... Alright, go get him, guys. Oh wow, they're chewing through my front line, too. Alright, well that's something I have to be aware of. I'm gonna map around the top side before we go down into the sewers. Map out the top side, not map around. Might be time to start using a different curse, because skeletons are getting pretty roughed up by these bug swarms. Oh, sorry, Hector, I didn't see your question. Kind of. You kind of get the final mission for Act 3 pretty early on. It's right here. Like you're pursuing Kalim's body parts and flail, basically from the get-go. So other curses I know are Attract, which, the curses of monster become the target while nearby monsters. Yeah, I read that right. Lower Resist curses an enemy to take more damage from all magical attacks. Not super important for my build since all my melee skeletons only do physical damage. Decrepify curses a group of enemies to make them slow, weak, and take amplified damage. I don't use this because it's more expensive and what's the amp damage on this? This is 100%. I think it's only 50% extra damage taken, because everything else is 50%. Amp damage is typically better, but Decrepify is probably going to be better going forward. Life Tap heals 50% of attack damage. Terror curses a group of monsters, causing them to flee in terror. Not very good, because then you have to chase them down. Iron Maiden is good for single target entities, typically. Curses a group of enemies, cause them to damage themselves when damaging others. And weaken, curse a group of enemies, reducing the amount of damage they inflict. So it might be time to start using Decrepify. That one's, it's kind of a little bit of everything. Slows down enemies, they take more damage, they do less damage. I don't remember it doing the amp damage, but the description says it does, but I don't see it in the stats. Size miss. Yeah, huh. Yeah, well, we're on Decrepify 5 for a bit. What's the AoE on it? 4 yards versus 3.3 yards. So it has a bigger area of effect as well. But also costs almost 3 times as much as amp damage, mana-wise, but we're not really hurting for mana anyway. What's the duration on it? 5.2 seconds versus 14 seconds. That's another reason. You have to cast it more frequently. So I remember why I wasn't using it. I think that's why. But for the most part, by the time that duration's up, I may have to cast it twice per fight. Even that's not too bad. Alright, to the sewers. Real pain in the butt to navigate, especially with all my summons. Still burn the flare. I got 3 skeletons with me right now. 4. Alright, here they come. I'll have to get around here to the boss. Yeah, it's not our first foray into the sewers either. There's also sewers in Act 2. Not in Act 1 though. Usually in RPGs that's where you start. Let's say it's a pleasant change of pace, but then we have to still go into these sewers and they're just a real treat to navigate. Oh, gosh. Oh, Mara. I know. You can go. I mess him up, guys. I still feel like amp damage is probably the better. I had to cast it, what, like 4 times there to keep it up. I'm going back to amp damage. They're down to the bugs. I mean, they were pretty big swarms. I was fighting like 10 enemies at a time. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And my cat keeps rubbing his face on the arrow keys, so when I have the map up, it keeps jerking around because he's playing with my keyboard. Hey, experience shrine. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Not that we've really needed it. Been leveling up pretty quickly. Oh, that's an allied skeleton. Maru. Alright, I might get lost in the sewers this time. Because my navigator is not qualified. Got this experience shrine and no enemies to fight. Oh. I'm still using Decrepify, which is... May just keep getting picked off because they're teleporting around and they're not staying with the team. Icehawk Riftwing. Channel mail is probably not going to be any good. Go ahead and pop that. Yeah, they're both fantastic. I think amp damage is a little better right now. Once, in Hell, I'll definitely use Decrepify more frequently. Because it gives your summons a lot more survivability. They're not dying frequently enough now to where it's a real concern. But in Hell, it will be. So, Decrepify for sure. And then Iron Maiden only for Durio. Here's all the enemies I was looking for earlier, now that I don't have my experience shrine active anymore. And there Gulzar. I'll get you a healing potion. Not gonna use one off my belt. Those are for me. You know, it's probably a really witty joke, Hector, but I don't know the author's name that wrote 50 Shades of Grey, so... I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say, good one. I have no idea. Hey! It's actually pretty useful down here. The, zombies. I guess they're more like mummy ripoffs, not zombies. Maru, I don't know if you know this, buddy, but you're pretty heavy. Dragonburn the Unholy. That's a cool name. Very power metal-y. Sorry, are we not killing these guys? I believe you. Hey, another Eth rune. He's pretty heavy. He's laying on my wrist at the edge of the desk. Just like bending my wrist down off the side of the desk, and so my hand's like struggling to stay on top of the mouse. I don't think he was done getting brushed. I brushed him when he eats, and I think he was quite done with the brushes. So, go fighting. I would make a joke, but I'm not sure who else I would be brushing. I'll have a good setup for the joke, unfortunately. Oh, the sewers. What a fun time. Alright, get in there, guys. Gonna mess them up. Not gonna stand there and watch. There's nothing weird about being brushed while you eat. I mean, I haven't done it myself, but I assume it would be pleasant. Unless you don't like being touched when you're eating. Alright, made it through without being poisoned. I don't know why you can't curse the things in the water. I'm guessing they treat it like a turret, like the fire towers in Act 2. So they're not treated as like a living or an animate object. Oh, the therapist business was booming in Old Kurast, so... That does track. Probably a therapist who designed it. That's the side effect. That's when I map it out, man. Okay. We didn't finish exploring that up there. That we're right beside. Did I miss the part? Level 1, there's level 2, right? Don't know how to get to it.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, over here where the lever was, right? I activated the lever. Yeah, there it is. I ignored it because I was trying to map it out instead of actually. Well, what I just pick up?
Overburdened.
Alright, now we see the flail. Return and speak to Decker Kane about our find.
You have found Khalim's heart, and it still bears the courage to face Mephisto.
Aaron's falling
Place it
asleep.
in the Herodric
I had to
cube along with
lift him
Khalim's
up.
other relics.
But-
The eye,
I know.
the brain,
I know.
and
Get
the
back in here.
flail.
Good evening.
+3 to curses, that's pretty solid. Except for most of the curses are 1-point wonders, so you don't really need multiple points into any curse. +2 to necromancer skill levels, eh. Some almost good stuff here. Oh yes, they ran into my trap that I definitely planned for. I need one of those. How convenient. be another champion back here, right? Yeah. Alright, cut him down. Cracked Dimensional Blade. Also, Ooze Flame the Heller. We've seen that one before. Gothic Plate. How many slots you got, buddy? For your ethereal? Oh, 3 slots. Heck yeah. I'm gonna keep that. Get into the Forgotten Temple. I think I'd rather finish clearing this out first. If I can pop a town portal here instead. Well, let's just go and do it. We're already right here. We know it's a dead end, so let's knock it out. Whoops, click twice. The loading screen was so fast. I have so much trouble getting to my BIOS. Great. There's Serpent Maguses and Spider Maguses. War hats. When it's time to kill, but you also need to look fashionable.
I can't.
And it's probably not worth looking at. It's no 3-socket Gothic plate, that's for sure. Yeah, PM. Just really loop around the other way. Help map this out a little faster. That's almost the witching hour, isn't it? Telling you, there's actually like a fully agreed upon time when the witching hour is, but I always thought it was like 3 a.m. Like 3 to 5. Lately, what are you hunting people in the streets and drinking their blood? Yeah, I'm deciding to mix it up. I'm feeding on people now. Oh, or did you buy a coffin to sleep in? Personally, I just go for some blackout curtains, but if you really want the aesthetic, I guess you can get the coffin. Just a really heavy bat. It still weighs the same. Anybody ever throw rocks up when like bats are flying around when they were kids? Like the bats will swoop towards the rocks, thinking that they're insects. I guess also depended on if you had bats where you lived at. But I had bats where I lived at. We do that. No bats were ever harmed, just to be clear. Because it was an actual insect. They couldn't catch it. It was it just fall back down to the ground. Not at them, near them. And then they swoop towards it. Fun little late evening game. Oh gosh. Oh, run away. Ah, didn't mean to swing at that guy. I think he would have won that brawl, even though I have almost 700 health. Sinma. Well, yeah. I don't know if they're protected where I'm at, but I mean, I wouldn't have hurt an animal anyway.
I am overburdened. I can't
I mean,
carry
shoot, even bugs inside my house I pick up and take outside. I wouldn't hurt a bat. Hey, it's Spooky Ludwig. Welcome to the stream, man. And happy Sunday. Oh gosh. Run away! Alright, another dungeon down. Keep rocking and rolling. Was it poison damage? Why are my guys dying? Yeah, but even so, if there's like a shortage of them in a certain area, or if they need them for at the local ecosystem, especially if there's like an invasive insect species and the bats are helping curtail it. Like right now, the eastern United States is under attack by the lanternfly. Which I haven't seen a whole lot lately. I think they're starting to dissipate. Or migrate northward. More north than I am. I feel betrayed because I remember I was grilling one day and there's this like cute little bug outside and he was like doing this little dance. But turns out it's like the larva stage of the lanternfly. I'll have to upload the video to Discord or something. Oh, look at this cute little guy. He's come up, he's doing a little dance for me while I'm grilling. It turns out he's a invasive species. And it's bad because they kill trees, because they excrete basically sugar water. Where they nest on the trees and it kills them. Yeah, plus bats are cool. Speaking of small mammals, did you guys know that groundhogs have like summer and winter homes? I know that because we have a groundhog that lives under my shed in the backyard.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
And I didn't see him for a while and I was wondering what happened.
I can't.
I need to get back to town anyway. Oh, that works out. Let's go out the dungeon first and we'll go back to town. Yeah, I think lanternflies look pretty cool, but they're jerks. Wrath slime. Nothing slimy about this guy at all. Just a bat. An extra strong bat. Alright, give me the money, and we'll use a scroll of town portal. Yeah, I think being a groundhog would be a pretty cheery gig. Let's see. That here, I need... I'll do this. Oh, those are the wrong ones. All these perfect gems that I'm never going to use. Glad I have them. I like keeping the +2 skill items. This one we don't need.
I am overburdened.
Oh, shucks. Get in my stash. There we go. Sell this.
You have done well, my friend. Your courage and valor are an inspiration to us all. But now the time has come to face those responsible for the evil that has stifled our land. You must destroy the High Council of Zakarum. Long ago, these elders were charged with the stewardship of Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned within the Guardian Tower. Through the generations, these pious men slowly fell more...
Ow! Cat fell off the table and scratched me on the way down.
Yes?
All right. That was not too bad. Yeah, I got Claude.
I'm overburdened.
I'm going to sell that. He was leaning against me and fell asleep and kind of slipped off the side and tried to grab me on the way down. Unfortunately for him, my finger is not that sturdy. Flame bang. Well, that's how it gets around. Vampires and their blood orgies. I feel like he left a piece of his claw inside my finger. But he looked that big. Oh, I don't know. Wait and look at it when I go back downstairs. Guess you're just not a cool enough vampire, man. Alright, another dungeon done. Nice. Glad I did that. Shadowhead the Slasher. They stopped popping my bone. Shoot. Armor? I was gonna say bone plating, but that's from a different game. Want my gold? Alright, fine. I can get him, guys. Alright, good job, team. Once again. Oh gosh. I could get him, guys. Flameheart the Witch. Well, he's got the flame part down, that's for sure. Blood poison. Going down this way, I'll lead you guys to victory, I guess. Anyway, skeletons are doing a lot better against these guys than they did against the bugs. I spoke too soon. Down goes the mage. Ourselves another waypoint. I kill the High Council. Think we can do that. Grab some of this other riffraff first. We have a direction to fall back to if we need to. Oh, they're attacking us. We're gonna have to go up here and deal with them. Alright, come on guys, let's go fight the High Council. Alright, make the golem a little
Temple's
tankier,
dark power is broken.
a little stronger in general. Nothing we need here. Go speak to Kane about the flail. After we finish mapping this out. Yeah, it flooded and they weren't really prepared for it with any sort of infrastructure, so everyone was kind of stranded there. I mean, desert, it rains in the desert too. That should be something they're ready for. And oftentimes in the desert when it rains, it does pour. Remember, one of my deployments, it rained like twice. And one of the times it was a deluge. Everything was flooded. It was awful. Out this way. Clear out this map. Alright, so take too long to take those guys out with 3 mages, unfortunately. But we can run up here and go get them. That's right, I found the stairs. Is that not a way down over here? It's annoying. It's alright, I need to map out this corner anyway. I guess it kind of works out in the end. Somebody has a motorcycle. I know that because I could hear it. Also, it's probably a little chilly out to be riding a motorcycle. I mean, I like the cool weather, but it gets cold on a motorcycle. Likewise, speeding. So you can get off of it sooner. I probably got sent to the cool Hector, the vampire. Not this one. Still in transit. She sent a telegram? Hey, I owed you for that Warhammer comment.
Once properly imbued, Khalim's flail can destroy the compelling orb and reveal the way to Mephisto. Place it into the Horodric cube along with Khalim's relics, his heart, his brain, and his eye. Then transmute them to carry out Khalim's will.
Whoops, there's another part to that.
Search the tower thoroughly. Mephisto must not escape. Ridding Kurast of the Council of Zakarum was essential. Still, there is more you must do. The compelling orb, too, must be destroyed. Diablo and Baal must be close to finding their brother Mephisto by now. You've no time to waste.
Good day. Ormus is grateful to you, stranger. You have broken the long, dark reign of Zakarum and delivered the first paralyzing blow against the three. Yet still the true test lies
I bet.
ahead. For he whom the council guarded still lives within the blackened tower.
Wait till I start Rogue Trader.
I understand that the great patriarch of Zakarum, Sankakur, now embodies Mephisto. You must overcome hatred, lest terror and destruction claim us all.
Mephisto is the oldest sibling out of the three primevals.
It seems the jungle is already dying back. You've broken the curse, my friend. May the light bless you.
And Diablo is the youngest.
I ought to return to the ship. We may have to sail from here very quickly.
Yes. I can hardly believe you did it. Your power blankets you like a shining aura. Beware, my friend. Sankakur may be the most powerful mortal in the world. He controls thousands of fanatical worshippers and embodies the Lord of Hatred himself. His death will be no easy task.
I think there's a lot less fanatical worshippers now. I just cleared out Kurast.
Good day. The followers of Zakarum lacked all sense of moderation. The collapse of a tainted religion gives me hope. Why build a tower to place the beast below ground? At times, I believe the Horadrim lacked common sense.
Yeah, me too. Considering they keep having guardians posted around the primevals, and the primevals corrupt anything in their vicinity. They say to lock them in a box and throw them at the to the bottom of the ocean, and call it a day.
What do you need? The sun has set on the religion of light. The sudden reduction in our ranks makes us eager to destroy Diablo and his brothers. Vengeance for the Iron Wolves.
It'd be cool if the Iron Wolves were actual lycanthropes you could hire instead. The druids weren't. Druid wasn't a class when this
What can I do for you?
game first came out.
You've accomplished the impossible. By killing the council, the curse of Zakarum will be lifted, and our land will be free. Oh, thank you. Well, the good news is that events are unfolding just as Lam Essen foretold. The bad news is that the story ends in our utter ruin.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted the
Good
glow.
to see you. Masterfully done, hero. You have crafted Khalim's will. Employ it to destroy the compelling orb and open the way to Mephisto. May the true light guide your way.
Yeah, it's one of the better series, though. It's typically what you'll be recommended by the Warhammer community.
I can't.
Eisenhorn, the Caiaphas Cain novels, or Caiaphas Cain, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I'll listen to the audiobooks. So, my pronunciation is in my head. Whoops, I don't need to explode these guys. I need their corpses. I forgot to check Ormus's, Stop.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I'm a little low in rings. Or keys, sorry. There's a ring on the ground. I was reading that as I was trying to talk. Hey, what was that book you recommended to me? I didn't write it down when he told me. It was, last name started with a B, I believe, the author. A bunch of Dark Lords in here. We have our Voldemorts, we have our Saurons. Hey, experience shrine. Gladly take it. Yeah, I believe that's it. Any more defense would be good, considering how much health I have. I don't know if we can get over there yet, can we? Keep walking this direction. Just look for enemies while I have my experience shrine up. Pen doesn't want to work. Of course not. Luckily I have a backup pen. Loops all the way back around. I was standing in fire. Should probably pull back a little bit. Ash Feast the Impaler. Oh man, lost another skeleton. Things are looking dire. Also running low on keys. I like historical fantasy. Haven't read it in a while. I really read just about anything. Not really. Well, nah, maybe not. I'm gonna read anything. Was this up? I didn't map out. Oh, it's stairs. Yeah, that's what I figured. This would be a dead end. So we'll run all the way back to the other side, finish mapping out the Endurance of Hate level 1. The fire mage just took a fireball to the face. Just opened up a chest. He's standing there minding his own business and took that on the chin. Banebrow. Shame that skeletons don't get blunt weapons as well for bonus damage against undead. You could treat it like the mages, where it's like random what weapon they get. I don't mind if they're all melee, though you could also treat it, again, like the mages, where it's random, where some are archers, so you have a bunch of different physical damage options. Poor Dark Lords. They steal life, but they're fighting the undead. Don't have any life to steal. Alright, that's it for the Endurance of Fate level 1. Onward to level 2. Oh, he just scurried off. When I said ow, it scared him, so he ran away. He's probably in the bedroom.
I need a key.
Ah, I'm out of keys.
It's locked.
Son of a gun. 2 locked chests. I think you've gone past the late and you're now and it's really early, but yeah. Take care, man. Have a good week. I might stream some this week because I do want to finish Diablo 2, at least the Nightmare run before I start my Hollow stream. Flesh Flame. Wait, these Dark Lords don't steal health. If I stream throughout the week, it'll be the same, around the same time. Somewhere between like 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. But no promises. What's this guy's name? Windhorn the Jagged. I'll take your healing potion, thank you. Take care, Matthew. I keep going. I'd like to defeat Mephisto today. Move on to Act 4. So we'll keep trekking along. Let's run back over here and make sure I clear that out. I'm sure that's a dead end. I think we come down this way and loop around to get to the exit. Or the way forward. It's not really an exit, because we're going deeper into the Durance of Hate. Wow, it just keeps going, doesn't it? Pretty sure this is where the waypoint's at from the second level, so it's going to be... It usually means it's a little bit larger than the other floors.
It's locked.
I'm pretty sure there's only 3 levels in the Durance of Hate, right? It's 1, 2, and then Mephisto's floor. ton of locked chests down here. Oh, whoops, I fat fingered the W key and I swapped between weapon sets. That's why I lost a skeleton and 2 mages. Keep casting the wrong thing. Yeah, I think it's just the 3 floors. It might be 4. Move the mages back. Thank you. Another locked chest, fantastic. Ton of stashes though. Oh, and skeleton scared me there, so I ran backwards. Saw a skeleton running at me from the darkness. Turns out it was one of mine. Hey, keys. Could run back and open up some of those chests, but I'm not going to do that. I was not making mental note of where they were located, so it would take too long. We wouldn't get anything good out of it anyway, because the lock chests don't usually have better loot. It might be guaranteed to drop something, but they're not. It's not a good something. Gosh. It's getting a little messed up there, wasn't I? There's a boss back here.
I am overburdened.
Nah, 12 to life is not worth it. I'm trying to stay on track and actually map this area out, but I keep getting sidetracked. Past him. Drive by amp damage. Let's run in here and try to get my skeletons through to take care of all the dark lords in here. Gosh, all the skeletons running at me. I'm looking at the map. There's a bunch of the fetishes running at you. They move so quick. It looks aggressive. So it's like, oh, I'm getting attacked. Alright, waypoint. Where are you at? I just forget just how big the Durance-Pate is. Just keeps going. Spine Wolf. It's usually relatively safe, especially with like a Necromancer build, because I usually have my summons with me. So the great things about this build is I can kind of not pay attention to what's going on screen. Except for a few select fights and hell difficulty. Also makes for a good streaming build. Pay attention to the chat. That is being focused on the game. Yeah, so, well, you kind of have to. Matt can always respec, but because I'm going to play through Hell difficulty next. And to unlock Hell difficulty, you have to play through Normal and Nightmare with a character. Or with the character. Yeah, I'm also curious how well this build's gonna hold up in Hell difficulty. I'm gonna try not to grind out for anything, but I may have to grind for some rooms. Or it might become a struggle. Just this map is massive. And also just a pain to navigate, which makes it feel even larger. We just haven't explored down there. Jeez Louise. The next floor isn't as big, but it is more difficult. There's a bunch of like boss monsters running around outside of Mephisto's chamber. So we'll see how it goes. Poison damage will be pretty good, so I'm not going to change my mages up, which I wouldn't anyway. No, they level up only based off the amount of skill points you have into the skill that summons them. So the max amount of skill points you can manually put into a skill is 20. You'll see that I have over 20 for a couple of the skills because your equipment can give you a bonus. Like, so right here I have +2 to Necromancer skill levels. So if I have 20 skill points into a skill, it'll boost it to 22. The really equipment that gives you a plus to skills is usually the most important equipment you can find. Because it allows you to keep scaling your skills up. They don't just level up by default. Chest up there.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, kill Mephisto. Straightforward. Yeah, so summon builds can struggle on Hell difficulty if you don't have the right equipment, because your summons will just repeatedly be killed. The druid has an easier time of it because he doesn't need corpses to summon his summons. The necromancer needs corpses, except for the golem. But the necromancer also has an advantage that the druid does not have, which they've changed with the Resurrected edition of the game. So there's certain enemies, or some bosses can spawn with immunity to a certain type of damage. Like boss creatures and champion mobs. The necromancer is the only class, I believe. I'm trying to remember all the skills, but the necromancer is one of the few, if not the only, class that can break immunities with both amp damage or lower resist. So he tends to fare better in hell than other classes. What they've added, well, I say that, but like every class can do fine in hell. But some classes, you have to avoid certain fights, like you play like an ice sorceress. You have to avoid mobs that are immune to ice damage. But they've added items to the game now that break immunities anyway, which used to not exist. Fort rune. Sweet. They look up some rune words. I have a couple pieces of armor I can put rune words into. I just don't have all the rune words memorized, so I don't know what to what I can build. That's Mephisto. I should probably decrepify him instead. Reduces damage output. Another cool thing about the Necromancer is the Clay Golem summon has a slow effect, but it doesn't count as a cold slow effect, so it stacks with other slow effects. So I can slow him with both the Decrepify and the Golem. And you see how slow he's moving? It's a very powerful combo for a lot of boss fights.
Good journey, Mephisto. Give my regards to the Abyss.
So I found a unique piece of gear here. Always exciting. And Mephisto Soulstone, which is also exciting. Heavenly Garb. Sweet. So it is ethereal, plus 50% damage to undead, plus 100 to attack rating against undead, plus 100% enhanced defense, plus 15 to energy, regenerate mana 25%, and all resistances plus 10. Excluding the ethereal effect, that's, I mean, it's whatever. It's actually not that good. It might be worth giving to my mercenary. I don't remember what he has. Yeah, I think this will be better.
I'll put that to good use.
Alright, so we could go to the next act. Let's go back and speak to the Deckard Cain first. Oh yeah, haste is one of my favorite spells of all time. Haste and fireball. A fireball more for the
Greetings.
novelty. I don't usually care for my...
I can't carry anymore.
Can't put it directly in there. Usually my casters I use as buffers for my front line. I mean, fireball, I still use fireball. Don't misunderstand me, but I definitely prefer to have them hasting my martial characters. Let's go sell this real quick.
You have defeated the primeval in combat. Ormus is impressed beyond words. But staying here will not end this conflict. You must enter the infernal gate and stop Diablo once and for all.
Alright, let's trade first. Anything good? +3 to Bone Spear. If I had a Bone Necro, that'd be great. Yeah, another +3 to Poison and Bone skills. I keep finding that. I want a +3 to Summon skills. I don't know if a trader can even sell that. I mean, not bad. Not what I want. It's not for my build.
Hello. Our faith in you was well deserved, but Diablo has made his way to hell, and it is likely that Baal followed him there. Enter the infernal gate and kill the Lord of Terror before all is lost. Only then will our world be saved.
Yep, 2 level 3 spells. My favorite,
Now Kurast can
level
begin the task
spell
of
slots.
rekindling its former glory. I thank you.
Favorite spell school is typically Transmutation, because it's usually a bunch of buff spells, like Enlarge Person, or Haste.
Greetings. It looks like you're going to hell before me. Put in a good word.
Good day. Well done, my friend. You are a great champion of order. Please consider yourself an honorary Iron Wolf.
Greetings. Your news is great indeed. You have saved us all. I would smile, but I'm afraid my face might collapse.
You can actually stack the slow effect of the Clay Golem with a cold effect as well, but typically you don't want cold effects with the Necromancer, with the Summon Necro. Because if an enemy's frozen and then gets killed, they shatter. Then you can't use their corpse.
Hello.
Like these. Alright. All set. Let's take care of this real quick. Private stash. Got away Deckard Kane. There it is. I knew I could do it. Alright. Got to grab that one. Cool. And to Act 4.
I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself, Mephisto. I heard a voice that, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal blade has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be open. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form. Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror. You are a harbinger of our return, Diablo. Send forth your terror into hell.
Alright, welcome to Act 4. I'm going to wrap up the stream here, and next time we'll speak to Tyrael and begin exploring the depths of hell. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.